Hey guys, today we are going to be making a new end plate for the C8. Now, I don't need a new end plates because this probably works fine. However, why not? That's really the reason here. I love to stress myself, so I'm gonna make a new end plate. This is gonna be bigger end plates because bigger end plates are generally better. They do produce more drag, but it doesn't matter as much as the extra downforce. And we're not talking about like 30 pounds of downforce here. We're basically talking about like, you know, an extra like 5 to 10. So one thing I could do is to use a signboard or some kind of metal piece. Because this is basically what this is, right? It's just a single piece of carbon fiber. So I could use metal, I could use wood, I could 3D print something, but I'm going to use carbon fiber, and that's only because I can. Now, one method to do this is to infuse. Another method is to lay up. We're going to be doing infusion here, but this is a panel that I basically did a layup on, and it's not perfect, and you know, it never is, but you can see it's pretty much mirror finish. You can see it's 6 layers. It's super stiff, and yeah, that works. I've been doing a lot of research on end plates, as one does, and multiple sources have indicated that all the fancy end plates, you know, like the vents and all that, are not necessarily better, and I am convinced that they are right.
So first thing you notice with these 3D end plates is that they have holes either on the top, the bottom, or both. And if you have holes on the top or bottom, that means you're going to let air out. So either you're letting air high pressure away or low pressure away, and either way you're bleeding air that should be acting on the wing, and that's gonna give you less downforce no matter how much you slice it. The first step in all this is to cut your carbon cloth in the shape that you want it to be. So this is a time lapse of me pretty much doing that. You're gonna notice I'm using different types of carbon cloth. So right now I'm gonna be using unidirectional, which gives me strength in one direction. And for the top layer, I'm using the purple carbon that you saw at the start of the video. There's about 8 layers in each of these end plates, and I just have different types of carbon laying around. So I thought this might be a good time to pretty much finish all the carbon that I know I'm not going to be using in future. So carbon Kevlar is here. I have the hex pattern and just random different strips. You see I'm putting stuff in X formation just to make it strong. The next step is to cut out this peel ply and then the resin flow material. I use net at some points because I couldn't find resin flow material locally available, and that worked for some time. So if you're in a pinch, feel free to just go to the hardware store, grab a net. And then I'm essentially sealing everything down with this tape.
So I'm going to go around the edges, seal everything as best as I can, and then I will pull a vacuum. All right, so it has been 20 minutes and we still have vacuum. How do I know we have vacuum? Well, because it's so ribbed. All right, time for the exciting parts, the infusion part of the infusion resin process. And I started this at like maybe 1. It's almost 5. So this takes a lot of time, especially for beginners, so just be aware. I weighed this down so it doesn't spill. But knowing my luck, it's going to spill anyway. I'm going to open up the pressure line. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to open up a pressure line. And we should see stuff start to, oh wow, stuff is already flowing. It's already flowing. We got to slow it down. I would say these cheap things don't really work well for it. So it's been like 3 days with the curing of this guy. The actual curing procedure is 24 hours at room temperature and 180 degrees F for like 2 hours. I don't have an autoclave. I don't have a dedicated oven to bake resin in. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the second part. However, this is hard, and I took the backing off the acrylic sheet so you can kind of see what we're expecting here. Hope that's showing through. But yeah, it looks good. It looks good. So yeah, let's unwrap this guy and see what we get. Would you look at that? It really does. All right, time for the big reveal. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Holy shit. Boy. Alright, well, I'm extremely excited because this is like a shit ton of hard work.
Thanks for watching the video. I don't have the car right now, so next time you see the car, it should be on the wing. And yeah, like and subscribe if this was helpful or interesting for you. And I look forward to making more videos like this. Bye.